everyone! Today we will discuss the difference between Aristotle and Shannon's communication model that we've discovered. To begin, here is Aristotle's model of communication.
Aristotle developed a linear model of communication known as Aristotle's model of communication. This is also known as first model of communication and was proposed before 300 BC. He found the importance of audience role in communication chain. This model is more focused on public speaking than interpersonal communication, which means in this model, the speaker plays a key role in common because he is the one who complete charge of the communication. Aristotle advises speakers to build speech for different audience on different time and for different effects.
Aristotle's model of communication is formed with 5 basic elements. First, speaker. Second, speech. Third, occasion. Fourth, audience. And lastly, the effect. Its basic concept is the speaker plays an important role in public speaking. The speaker must prepare his speech. He needs to analyze or know the audience before entering the stage. His words should influence audience mind and persuade their thoughts toward him.
Here is the example scenario using Aristotle's model of communication. Hitler gave brief speech to his soldier in the war field to defeat England's army. Speaker Hitler's speech is about his invasion, occasion, World War field, audience, soldiers, effect to defeat England.
That is Aristotle's model of communication. Next, we have Shannon-Weaver model of communication.
Shannon-Weaver model communication, it is also known as mother of all models. It was introduced by Shannon and Weaver in 1949. In this model, the message travels one direction from the sender to the receiver. Shannon-Weaver model of communication can be broken down into 7 concepts, which are the sender, encoder, channel, decoder, receiver, noise, and the feedback.
The sender is a source of information, and the person who makes the message chooses channel and sends the message. Encoder, the one who converts message into signals or binary data. It may refer directly to the machine used by the sender. Channel is the medium used to send the message. Decoder, also known as the receiver. The contrast of encoder, it converts the binary data into message. Receiver is a person who gets the message or the place where the message must be reached. It also provides pickup according to the message. Noise is a physical disturbances like environment or people. It interrupts the flow of communication, which results to unclear messages. Lastly, the final step, which is the feedback. It is said that Shannon and Weaver didn't originally propose this step. Norbert Wiener came up with it in response to the criticism of the linear way of communication.
Assuming the boy standing there is J, act as the information source. J uses his phone to call his friend Andrew to inform him that they will have a meeting. As J speaks in his phone, the phone turns his voice into binary data packages. Then, the channel will collect all those data and send into the decoder or the reception. As the phone that Andrew is holding receives the binary data packages, it will turn back the data into a sound that replicates a voice of J. As Andrew receives the voice of J, he will respond in it. In this model, it shows that there are barriers, like noise. In the conversation of Jay and Andrew, if there are barriers like choppy signal interrupt their conversation, there are a possibility that the receiver Andrew cannot clearly understand the voice message of J. And that's the Shannon-Weaver model of communication example. As we have seen, there are numerous differences between the two models of communication. The Aristotle model of communication is a one-way communication from speaker to audience. There is no such thing as feedback, and there is no such thing as communication failure, such as noise. This model is only useful when giving a public or persuasive speech, while the Shannon-Weaver model of communication is not a one-way process. The model based on the sender and the receiver. It's more effective in person-to-person communication than group or mass audience. And unlike Aristotle's model, this one has feedback and the potential to fail due to noise barriers that can occur at any time. This concept can be used in any type of communication.
That's all. Thank you for listening. Any question or reaction?